You know her as April Dancer, a.k.a. the girl from U.N.C.L.E., and Jennifer Hart on Heart to Heart.
Please welcome television legend Stefanie Powers. Hello, Stefanie.
Hello. How are you both?
We're fantastic. We really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Stefanie, The Girl from U.N.C.L.E. premiered in 1966, arguably the greatest year in television history. How exciting was it for you to be 24 years old and working on a backlot of a Hollywood studio? What was that like?
Was I 24? Wow. I was put under contract to Columbia Pictures when I was 16 years old, so it wasn't the first time I had worked at the studio.
Now, you were a pioneer on television, though nobody really realized it at the time.
It was the very first time a woman had been a star of an hour-long television show.
I hear that they would not let your character use deadly force. What's up with that?
Deadly force. Well, we were a little bit more lighthearted. It was a little bit like pop art. It was a little cartoonesque.
Well, we love that, that's for sure.
Absolutely fans.
Now, I saw in an old TV guide that you had to do Royal Canadian Air Force exercises every morning. Is that true? Because that sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, well, Royal Canadian Air Force exercises were the greatest exercises available at the time. I mean, they were strenuous, yes, of course, but they were brilliant. You know, this is before Jane Fonda. In fact, I'd forgotten all about that, and you've reminded me, so I'm going to take those exercises with me on my next trip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Your work with the William Holden Wildlife Foundation. Talk a little bit about that if you could.
Well, I am the founder and president of the William Holden Wildlife Foundation, named after my great love, William Holden, who was himself not only a great movie star, he was a visionary as far as wildlife conservation was concerned. He created the very first wildlife sanctuary, privately owned game ranch for the preservation of species in East Africa in 1959, before people had the word conservation in their vocabulary. The one thing he always wanted to do was to build an education center for local people to be able to learn about their flora and fauna.
The great Stefanie Powers, everybody. It was so nice to meet you. You look stunning, and you've done incredible things with your career, and it was such a good time to talk to you.
Well, thank you.